Welcome into the Alan Haire Show. So glad you're joining us here in the cat's what do you call this place? The cat's den.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah.
Cat cage.
Yeah, we're in here, man. We're in here. Got a new sticker for the pickup truck, so you're going to see all 5 schools represented on the back of the Dan's I-14 Sports Mobile.
Drive that sucker all around town on the
Oh, yeah. You see cats right there on the back, baby. Hey, doing good, Alan. We're headed towards a spot possibly in the playoffs here. Leander Rouse, top of the district. You took them on. Played them pretty good last week.
Yeah, I mean, our kids battled. I was proud of them. We had some things didn't go away at different times, and that was a difference in the game, a 2-score game. We'd like to make some more plays down the stretch, but I'll take our kids' effort and their mentality going into the game of, regardless of our opponent, it's all about ourselves. Can we get better? Can we execute? You can't focus on them. It's about what we do, not what they do. And so, we come up short, but sun come up on Saturday morning, and we had to go to work on Connally, who's a very good football team, much improved, new coach, and they've got some offensive firepower that scoring a lot of points, and so they really make us nervous. I know they had Belton down the wire, 27-22. Belton pulled it out, but Pflugerville was driving. I think they got as far down as the 6 or 8 yard line right there at the end, so it was a tight battle, and they took Rouse to a 2 to 4 point game. So they've been right in the thick of things with all the district opponents. So they're all hard. There's no easy opponent, and so we got to go down there to their place. That makes it a little tougher, but that's the way the schedule plays out. So we're going to show up.
Yeah, you do have a lot of good teams in the district. When you first look at the beginning of the season, a lot of people say, well, you're going to have the haves and the have-nots, but it seems like everybody just seems to be coming together, and you're right in the middle of the thick of things. Win a couple games, you're in the playoffs. So, but of course, all the coaches I've ever talked to in my lifetime, one game at a time.
Yeah, of course, you can't do that. Our bye week's week 11, so we're 2 games from being toward the end of the season. I'm just glad that both games will mean something, regardless of whether you get in or not. And when games mean something, that means you've won enough to stay in the hunt, and that's where we want to be.
Yeah, and you got to take on a pretty tough squad. Pflugerville Connally, they may be down towards the bottom, but like you said, they playing everybody tough.
No, they're good. They've got good defensive players that really hustle to the ball, and offensively got a good running back, good slot receiver, good wide receiver. That they're just dangerous. And so you look up and down their schedule, they played everybody a real tough game.
And you've been scoring points more and more every ball game. What do you attribute that to? Your team offense getting better, or what?
Yeah, just execution and the offensive linemen up front, learning their path and their rules and their alignment of what needs to take place. Those guys get better every day. The thing is, we try to add value when you go out to practice every day. Did you make the team better? Nothing stays the same. You ever get better or worse, and so you got to me, build your program on total effort. And if they're not giving it to you, you're not going to get better. And so our guys up front really work hard, and they deserve all the credit they can get is for really coming off the ball and getting after people.
Yeah, playing tough all year. Every game I've seen them play, it's no quit ever in them, and they're not going to the sidelines throwing helmets like I've seen in the past from teams that are not winning as much as they think they should be. Your team, once you get in district play, you play at non-district. It's pretty tough. Get you ready. You're in district play, looking pretty good now. Yeah, and like I said, it's a couple wins.
No, we just like you said, one at a time, and we got good kids. And anytime you take the field, you want to be representative of the attitude and the effort and the character that anybody would want to exhibit on the field. And so they've done a good job learning that. Last year's team didn't know what that meant or what that was about, and so you have to teach that along the way. And some of those lessons are hard. You learn more from your mistakes than you do your successes, and so we've learned a lot from that. Our kids have, and so you just keep playing. To me, you don't get in a situation where you let your feelings, take you up or down. You just take the flow of the game, ups and downs, and you just keep doing the absolute best you can do and let everything else shake out.
Well, I tell you, we're darn proud of you. 2nd year of existence of this school, and you're sitting on the edge of the verge of a playoff spot, possibly.
That's good for these kids. That's good that they've worked so hard to get to this point. We still got a lot of work to do and things to go our way, but we're glad our practice still means something.
Yeah, and they're playing hard.
Yes, sir.
They come out there ready to go. In fact, you'll be out there in just a little while, huh?
Yeah. That's the process, and you got to look forward to that. Boy, if you don't, then you're not going to be prepared for Fridays. And so everybody thinks, oh, you just show up and play the game. There's a lot that goes on between Friday night until the next Friday.
And let's talk about some of your leaders on the offensive side of the ball. Who do you think really drives the train over there, mentally and physically?
Yeah, I mean, some of those guys up front, L.J. Johnson's a strong guard. He's just got a winning spirit. He works hard. He's always in a good mood. Always looks like he enjoys being at practice. You got to love that. The other two backside guards are, Wood and Perez, and those two guys, same type of spirit. They don't have an attitude about themselves. Don't think that they're special. Don't think that that they need to take a play off. They just go and go and go and go and go. And so those two different positions, but all three of those guys, Johnson, Wood, and Perez, is really, to me, sets our mentality up. And then add in our backs that they've got to run hard too. So practice is not easy. Neither is the game, and so our guys are pretty fatigued after practice, as well they should be, because it's not easy being a Cat, and it's not going to be easy winning as a Cat. So you might as well be harder, whether it's practice or the game.
And your defense, man. I mean, they're good.
Yeah, fly around, try to create some turnovers, and stay in phase. They got us a couple times when we didn't keep our eyes on our keys, but when our guys keep their eye on the key and they stay in phase of where they're supposed to be, then they're good enough athletes to make plays. So I'm proud of our defensive guys as well.
Well, the school is definitely behind you here. You get support every time I come out here. I mean, the band's out there, cheerleaders and everybody, and your new principal, Doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. E also, he's out here supporting you too, and it's good to see him.
Yeah, so, I mean, that guy, he's all out and about, and
he's at the volleyball games,
supports
football,
it all,
whatever.
So he really works hard at it, does a great job with that, and our kids love him, and it's exciting to be part of this process with him of building in a new school.
And any final thoughts before we get out of here, man?
Just execute, take care of the ball. If you have a chance to come out and support the Cats, come on. We'd take any support we can get, but we're just glad that we're still playing meaningful games. Here we are, late October.
We're awful proud of you, like I said, and I'm looking for you to go in the playoffs, baby.
Well, cross your fingers. We'll see what we can do.
All right. Well, I'll be there to support you. That's for sure. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're watching I-14 Sports Network.